What up, y'all? This is the Masked Warrior, back at it again with another video. Today, we're doing SCP-343, and after this one, we're going to be doing a very scary SCP known as the Navajo Skinwalkers. I don't remember the exact file name for it, but it's Navajo Skinwalkers. That's going to be next, and that one's going to be creepy for me. Probably not for you, but it will be for me. But this one's 343, aka God, or if you want to know how to say God in Lakota, it's Takashila. There, just put in a little culture there, you know, a little culture. I never heard anyone. So we're gonna get into this. I've noticed that in a lot of my videos you won't be able to understand me because of the sound of the video coming out of my freaking phone speaker. And I'm sorry about that. I mean, I'm just trying to get by recording this on my phone. I'm not exactly one of those guys who are rich and like, oh, I have the best PC in the world or whatever. No. I'm just your regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. Yeah, that's the way I am. Yeah. And I barely have enough money to afford my rent. Which is actually not bad, but still. If you're wondering what I'm smoking on, it's just the standard 38 size, smoking every video. If you want to buy them, just look them up on Google. They sell them for like $8.99 a pack. If you're trying to quit cigarettes, but you still want to like smoke, go to cigars. They're a hell of a lot healthier for you. They still have the nicotine, but it's all natural. Just saying. I'm not sponsored by 38s. I'm just giving them a shout out. Maybe if I mention them enough time, they'll sponsor me.
Good day everyone and welcome back to SCP Illustrated, entry log 101. Today we have a guest artist taking part in the illustration of SCP-343, also known as God. The guest artist's name is Sumin Shion. He is a cartoonist and illustrator who loves working with horror, mystery and adventure, and he did a brilliant job with these sketches. You can find his details below to find more artwork by him. There's no content warning needed for this one, so without further ado, let's begin.
This is really good, actually. Kind of looks like an old school comic.
The following data release has been authorized by the following council members and administration staff.
I can barely even hear it.
Description: SCP-343 is a male, seemingly raceless humanoid in appearance with apparent omnipotence. SCP-343 was discovered walking the streets of Prague and detained after a staff member witnessed him disappear from the streets and reappear on a rooftop. SCP-343 is detained willingly in his chamber, as containment has proved impossible. Special containment procedures. SCP-343 resides in a 6.1 by 6.1 meter room at Minimal Security Site 17. It should be brought any items it requests and visited by at least one staff member each day. Attempts to add further safety precautions or required clearances are unnecessary and impossible due to the nature of SCP-343. Addendum 343-1. SCP-343, colloquially nicknamed God by the staff here, looks like an older man, although his features are different to each observer. In my first talk with him, he claimed outright to be the creator of the universe. When I asked him to prove this, he laughed, walked through the wall of the chamber and returned seconds later with a hamburger in his hand. When I returned for a second visit, the previously bare cell had been furnished in upscale Old English style complete with a roaring fireplace, and seemed many times larger than it did from the exterior. SCP-343 greatly enjoys speaking with people and seems to have a knowledge of all topics.
Never mind.
Visiting with SCP-343 has become a daily event for many of the staff here, and all employees report feeling generally happier after each visit. Attempts to bar staff below Level 3 clearance have proven unsuccessful, as guards assigned to watch the room quit their posts, saying, "You know he likes company," or shrugging when questioned. Since SCP-343 has thus far been harmless, all staff have been allowed access, and somehow they all have time to meet with him for as long as they need. For now, I leave this report open as further questioning of SCP-343 is ongoing. Dr. Beck. Addendum 343-2. In regards to document 340...
Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. I had to blow my nose, and my freaking recording software is too small for my big old sausage fingers. I mean, look at that. I have big old sausage fingers. And by the way, no, I do not have any pot today. It's been the weed around here. I cannot find any because of the drought and because of the coronavirus. And I wanted to mention this in the beginning of the video, but I didn't mean to. I must have forgot. I want to thank y'all for supporting the Sinking the Bismarck, or Containing the Bismarck, I should say, video I did a while back. I mean, that's almost up to 400 views on the first part. I mean, I'm like surprised, man. And I was like, whoa, what the hell? I didn't mean for this to blow up. I know some YouTubers get like 1 million views, but 400, to me, that's a lot in my opinion. So I want to thank y'all so much for your support. So let's continue on to this video.
Was available or seemingly in existence, and, similarly, all records of Dr. ever working with SCP-343 or Dr. Beck are missing and presumed non-existent. All staff questioned about the document convey ignorance of document 343-1A and claim never to have met Dr. In a related matter, Senior Officer Dr. Beck has requested higher staff rotation to increase morale in worse-off sections. This is a very odd request and was the subject of further investigation. Other localized anomalies such as better health, greater job satisfaction, and lower fatalities in this section have led to the request being granted. The subject is now closed on the orders of 05. Addendum 343-3. Data recovered from routine check of Dr. Beck's network drive. Document 343-1A. As of the visitors of SCP-343 are to be questioned as to their intent and conversation. Questions pertaining to other SCPs are to be put forth by orders of Dr. Document 343-1B. As apparently my orders have gone missing. This is the last straw, Dr. Beck. All my reports and requests to higher up have gone unnoticed. I will confront SCP-343 tomorrow. Signed, Dr. Level 5 classified encryption key 5141-362. Memetic kill agent in place. Archive document 343 sub 6. Document recovered from the late Dr. Samuel's computer. Titled 343, The Fake God. I've no idea who that doctor was, but I think he was onto something. How can everyone else not see the truth of this? This thing isn't God. He didn't create the universe. He's an extremely manipulative entity that is controlling every aspect of his containment. He isn't even properly contained. He can walk through the very walls that we have around him. Every security system we have in place is redundant against someone with his properties. This guy has leather furniture and a chandelier in his room, for goodness sake.
Oh, there's my neighbor.
I think he is controlling Dr. Beck. The guy's rotating staff. He's giving the guy everything that he wants. He's even covering up stuff that is unfavourable towards SCP-343. I think either him or 343 got rid of the other doctor. No one even remembers this doctor working with 343, and the files he made on 343 have all been corrupted beyond recognition. How high does this go, I wonder? Are the directors aware? Are the O5 Council even aware? Maybe they've known the whole time. Maybe they're just playing along to mitigate the risk factor. I've no idea what this thing is, but it is definitely not a safe class entity. And there we have it, everyone. That was SCP-343, illustrated by...
Alright, that was very interesting. I'm going to be doing more videos on this entity in, like, probably another week or so. You know, I'll probably do more videos on the entity next instead of the Navajo Skinwalker one. But I will do the Navajo Skinwalker one later on, okay? I promise you that. But I want to do, like, find some of the series on this and whatnot. Alright, some of the, like, the stories on it and whatnot, you know. Oh, because, this seems very, very, very interesting. And so, I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Just give me a minute here. Peace and love.